Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. It's Phoenix Spring Tower here with your February 2021 general reading. So for those of you familiar with my reading, you know I like to mix it up with a bit of astrology in there, intuitive messages from your spirit guides, etc. But this month is going to be, unless you're hiding under a rock, everyone in the spiritual community knows that this month is going to be one of the biggest months of the year. It's a stellium month with over 6 planets that are going to be in Aquarius. 6 planets going to be in your 6th house. Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. So to ensure that you guys get the maximum advice and guidance for this month, to see you not only through February but beyond, in fact for the rest of this year for you guys Virgos, I'm splitting this reading into 2 readings for this month. 2 general readings for this month. So the first is going to be intuitive general messages from your spirit guides, what your spirit guides want you to be aware of for this month. That's this reading that I'm going to be doing now. And the next is going to be an astrology reading, a stellium reading, using the tarot cards to tune into your planetary placements and what these planetary placements and how they're aspected, what that means for you. So they're going to be 2 readings for this month because it's going to be such a huge month. And what we're going to be picking up on, Virgos, what I'm specifically being told is that we're going to be getting messages that are going to be seeing you guys through to December. I'm being told for some reason that December this year is going to be quite a big month for you. I don't know why December just seems such a way off. But I'm being told December is going to be, the end of this year is going to be quite huge and going to be quite pivotal for you. Yep, that's what I am being told. So this is going to be a general reading. Again, you guys know the drill. Just take what resonates with you. Check out your other planetary placements for further messages. Check out the stellium reading as well for further guidance there. If you're not subscribed already, this is the perfect opportunity while you're watching me shuffle for you guys to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when that stellium reading is coming up. All right, so what we're going to do is look at the energies coming in from January into February for you guys, the main themes for February, and your advice from spirit guides. Then we're going to be looking at the energies at the end of this month, coming into end of February going into March. Next we will also be pulling some oracle cards to see what further advice spirit guides have for you. So the first card in terms of the energies coming into February we have is release. So this is letting go of the past, endings, making way for new opportunities, time to move on. What I'm picking up on with you guys is that with this moving on, it's as if you're moving on with a heavy heart, so to speak. Like you're moving on because you know it's the best thing to do. For some of you, you know it's the best thing to do at this point. Not necessarily because you want to, but knowing that because you have to and it's the best thing to do for you. Yep, you're doing it with a heavy heart. It's a situation, oh my goodness, right. I'm picking up that it's a situation that you've really tried and persevered with. But you've just decided to call it a day and you're doing it with a heavy heart. You may feel like a failure. And the thing that strikes me really hard about this, Virgos, is that you guys always, you guys are really persistent. You want to be perfect. You want things to work out. You put in your all into making things work. But for some reason, not on this occasion. Sometimes this time it just ain't it, is what I'm picking up on. So what do you have for your clarifiers? I'm particularly drawn to the Four of Winter here. And the Four of Winter, the Four of Swords, talks about just retreating, taking a step back from the situation. And that is in tandem with this release card. So this is you, physically retreating. So for some of you, it may be moving out, physically separating from this person, taking or the situation. It could be a work situation. It could be relationship with flatmates or a friend, or a romantic relationship. Take it how it resonates. It could be a situation with your family. But this is talking about physical distance that may be going on, like physically distancing yourself, or emotional distance, just taking that time apart to sort of recharge, reflect, take account of the situation. These are the energies coming into February. It's a perfect time for meditation as well. Also, if you haven't been sleeping well, if there, for some of you, if there's been any problems or any issues with your sleep, you know, this is the time to recharge. You're being told that coming into this month, the advice is to really distancing yourself from this situation, recharge, sleep, explore Reiki, explore meditation. With your sixth house as well, it's also a time to, reason why I mentioned sixth house, I was just told sixth house. I was told that it's also a time to focus on you and your health and your regimes, what meditation or spiritual regimes, exercise, going out into nature. It's time to really focus that attention back on you so that you are able to heal. So we have the Princess of Spring here. Really lovely. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful card and energy. So know that you're not going to remain in this dumps for long. Once you've released yourself from this situation and you've given yourself permission to let it go, know that the world is your oyster, so to speak. Everything is there for the taking. Look to expand your horizon. What is it that you've been thinking of that you've always wanted to do? Reconnect with your passion is what we're being told here. And that would be important to do, Virgos. Virgos, for some reason, I'm just getting this sense of sadness with this release. You know, it's really with a heavy heart that you guys are going. There's this somberness that's coming with this release here. Okay, so let's see, Spirit Guides, what's happening with Virgos in February. God, these cards are so big, they're hard to shuffle. Okay, let's see what's coming up. So we have the Three of Summer. So news worth celebrating. That's much better. So an announcement, either a wedding, reconnecting with friends, a birth, something worth celebrating is coming in, a new opportunity that you guys may be celebrating. I'm also picking up as well, again, this is a double confirmation here, and you saw these cards jump out. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices, success, and public recognition. You know what's coming up really strongly here? Sometimes we could be in a situation for a very long time and we stick at it because we want to make it work. We stick at it as well because we've just gotten used to it. But when we make the decision to pick ourselves up and move on from it, what the vacuum moving on creates allows so many opportunities to come in. People are coming into you, you know, congratulating you, saying well done. You know, it's, what am I trying to say? It's as if it's only when you separate yourself from the situation you really realize what you were putting yourself through. Many times when you're in it, you don't get to see it for what it is. Also, what I'm sensing is that something that you may have felt wasn't coming to you or was gone forever, or something that you've wished for but forgotten about is now going to come back to you in this month. I'm picking up on that really strongly as well. Something that you forgot about, or because we have the Six of Spring, Six of Wands. So that talks about celebration, it talks about triumph, it talks about having the upper hand and getting public recognition as well. So for some of you, this would be a new job. This would be some award that you all are receiving. This is what I mean about something that you may have done in the past and forgotten about, and now its recognition is coming back to you. So it could be an award for a job well done. It could be university graduation, or graduating from a course. I'm being told you're getting notification of. It could be passing your exams and just doing extraordinarily well at it. You know, for instance, being top of your class or something like that. You know, it could be finding out that you're pregnant for some of you. And, you know, this is your opportunity to start a family. So some news, something unexpected that's going to be bringing in a lot of joy is coming in for you guys. Yes. Advice from spirit guides, the lovers, that's what I'm saying. True love, and it's long lasting, and a return of good health. Thank you, spirit guides. So this news that's coming in, the world is your, I mean, there is so much, take it as it resonates, but it's good news. So it could be that some of you all are getting married. It could be that someone that you've been seeing, they decide to take it up another level. You know, they decide to say, okay, let's make a go of this. You know, let's become committed to each other. That's the news. It could be that you guys may have been in poor health and you've gotten the all clear. It could be that as well, because you have Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus are in your 6th house. Your 6th house is to do with health. Your 6th house is to do with your well-being as well. So when it comes to the stellium reading that I was talking about in the introduction, we'll be able to explore what's happening in your 6th house a bit further. So it could be news that you have gotten the all clear when it comes to your health. So news of jobs, weddings, children, you know, take it as it resonates. An operation that has gone really, really well. You know, all of that is coming in. Yep, and we have the High Priestess. Ooh. So this is your trusting your intuition, using it to take action, meditating. So the advice from spirit guides here, and I like that it's purple. We have a lot of purple on the board here. Nice, deep, rich purple, because your crown chakra is that purple color. So with this release and letting things go and letting the past go, it's almost as if what you guys are letting go of was holding so much space in your life, that when you really let it go, and not just think you let it go, but emotionally and in your spirit let it go and heal, it's just that vacuum that is created just has all this success and well-being just sucked into it. All right, so there was a lot of toxicity that was released here as well, and I think that's the sadness that I was picking up. So there was a lot of toxicity that was being released, so take it as it resonates. So with the High Priestess, you guys, from what you all have been through, hasn't been easy, and what you guys have been through has caused you all to connect with your intuition quite substantially. With this Lovers that is coming in, this is someone who is very much a soul connection to you guys. I'm even thinking that this person is a past life connection. This person is written in your Akashic records. You're meant to meet this person also. And if not, and it could be romantic lovers or romantic relationship. And if you're with this person, this is the person that you're meant to be with. And you're going to receive a sign that this is the person that you're meant to be with. That's another thing I'm being told as well. If it is a work relationship or a work situation, this person is going to be really, really fruitful and productive for you. They're really going to have your back. Or it could be that if you are a manager looking over someone, you're going to have their back. There is something or some potential that you're going to see in them, or some potential that your manager, business partner, etc. sees in you. What else are we picking up here as well? Okay, let's see coming down, the energies coming down towards the end of the month. This is is really good, Virgos. Oh my God, it started off a bit rough there, but it's really made a turnaround, which I really like. Bingo. You don't get any, it's made a turnaround, which I really like. You don't get any better than this. And guess what? With the Empress card as well, in the traditional Empress card, yeah. Oh, hang on. What image is this? Are these babies in here? Look at this really closely and tell me whether there are children in there. But this is what I was talking about, either conceiving or having children, etc. With the Empress card and the traditional Rider-Waite, the Empress is pregnant. So that always, so it's symbology, so it could be actual pregnancy, or it could be giving birth to a new opportunity, giving birth to something new, someone who is fruitful, someone who's going to be successful. They're giving birth to success. You know, that is what the Empress talks about. And here it talks about the same thing. It talks about taking action, and success is going to follow. Success and good fortune is going to follow for a long time to come if you take the right action. And that's what I was saying about this release. It's as if with the release, whatever you guys let go of or whatever has been removed from your life, it's created a vacuum where so much positivity and good luck and everything is just, it's as if luck and fortune are just fighting over themselves to get to you. At this point, Virgo, that's the best way I could find. Releasing this situation is just has luck and good fortune fighting over themselves to get to you, which is what I love to see. It's relationships, it's exams, it's work, it's... And what I'm saying, this, you're going to get good news, but what is also really important about this Empress card, now I was saying Empress, it talks about pregnancy, and with pregnancy you have a 9-month period before you give birth. Now remember at the beginning of this reading I talked about December or end of the year time. So if it's 9 months from now, what does that take us to? Not the end of the year. That's what I was picking up on at the very beginning. I know I was picking up on something coming to fruition to the end of the year around December time. So this with the 9 months is going to be, I know my math is going to be slightly before December, but it's only you get to acknowledge it, or it comes into full realization in December. And with the from a numerology, not a numerology, so with the Empress card, it's just confirming that. And notice this talks about success that allows a life of luxury with this Empress card. So that is what you are working towards. And this is not just the end of the month. The seeds are going to be planted. But this success is definitely coming in for you guys around December. You know, you're going to be able to fully realize it. You're going to be able to fully enjoy it around December time. And it's going to be the sort of success that changes your life. It's going to put you in a completely different gear. It's going to put you in a completely different plateau than what you've been right now. All because you had the courage to release what wasn't working for you, or to let go of what wasn't working for you. So we have the 3 of Autumn was the next card that came out, and it's about following your passion when it comes to your career. You'll be compensated. So 3 of Autumn, 3 of Pentacles. So that's a work card. So for a lot of you, this could be a new startup. It could be your career, you know, getting a promotion, or, you know, by the end of this year, you would be really hitting your stride. It's also talking about, for some of you, starting new opportunities as well. From this celebration, you hit a plateau and you're taking that momentum to move to the next level, is what's coming through for me with this 3 of Autumn. So it's just really good energy that you're going into March time with. Oh God. So for those of you who are new, these cards tend to jump out like that. These are the spirit guides just pushing cards out. So we have opposition and balance. Can you guys see that? So it relates to mirrors, interacting, confronting, making conscious decisions, manifesting. And I think that is here with the release card. So it's having a lot of energy that's been in your life for a long time, that's been in opposition to you. But you guys have taken the steps to release that. And many times when we are sitting with things in opposition to us, we can get so comfortable and used to it that we feel that's what our life is about, and it's not. So you guys have really have made the realization. You've released yourself from it, and you're moving on to better things. This Taurus, which is a bombshell, that is earthly, practical energy. You're blossoming at this point. You know, you're really coming into your own. That's what spirit guides are advising this month. You're blossoming, you're coming into your own. You know, and this so draws me here to this really beautiful Princess of Spring energy. You know, saying that it's time to go after your dreams. This is the energy that you're coming into January with. You are, with this Taurus card, you're really beginning to see yourself in a new light and see your value. And like, you're going to reconnect with your value, and you reconnect with yourself and reconnect with who you are and understand your worth. That is what I think is happening here. You're really understanding your worth after that release, because in order to release like that, you really have to understand your worth. But I think you're really getting grounded in it in this month. Okay, what else other cards do I want to pull for you? What other oracle cards do we need to pull? Yeah, you guys are a bombshell. And you all are blooming as well. Yeah, that's what this, because I'm just looking at this rose and it's talking about blooming. Also, it's interesting that we have Taurus, because Taurus, we have Mars and Uranus in Taurus at the moment. So you're going to be taking strides and glowing up in ways that people wouldn't even recognize you, Virgo. That's what I'm trying to say. You're glowing up in such a way people wouldn't recognize you. So we have stay optimistic about your love life here. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance. And I think with that release, that's what I'm saying, with that release of that negativity and toxicity, you're going to allow opportunities to come into your life. Let me just pull some. You know, so stay positive, and you have the Lovers card on the board here. So it could be a new romantic situation coming in, having the person you're with recommitting, you guys recommitting to each other. And all of that is coming in the news this month. All right. Fertility. Really? Okay. That's, guys, the synchronicity that's coming through here. We have fertility, we have Lovers, and we have the Empress. And we have the High Priestess as well. Need I say more? This is the reason why, guys, I am doing a separate reading on the stellium and your astrology placements, because this is such a potent time. There is so much coming through at this time. It is crazy. We have fertility. We have the Empress. So this is such a potent time for you guys. You have everything going for you. So we have Secret Admirer, Friendship cards that have come through to wrap up this reading. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. News, probably this is the point where they step up and let you know. They will be noticing your glow up, won't they? And you're glowing up in a really unique way. People are not going to be able to recognize you. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. What did I say about that elevation? There's an elevation that's happening. There's a leveling up that's happening. Either a recommitment to each other or acknowledgement that you want to move to the next level. Take it as it resonates. It could be a romantic relationship, friendships, work relationships. Take it as it resonates. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Yeah. You guys are leveling up. When you, okay, so many messages coming through towards the end here. With this release that you all have gone through, it's your second life. It's your second wind, so to speak. And with the lessons you guys have learned, you know that there is no such thing as right, wrong, evil, good. You guys appreciate what lies in between. You guys appreciate what the life purpose is all about. You guys have elevated to another level of spiritual understanding with the High Priestess card. So you know there's no right or wrong, good, bad, etc. Every choice you make is understanding and contributing to your life purpose and to your love. What are we living for? We're living in our life to experience love. Love for ourselves and love for one another. And you have the kernel of what life's all about. You're being able to recognize that. Beautiful. Virgos, I'm going to leave it there. This has been the most powerful reading so far. I haven't done Aquarius and Capricorn yet, mind you, but this is really powerful. So, check your stellium reading. So if you haven't subscribed already or hit the notification, do it, because there is going to be more information in your stellium reading. You know, we're going to be looking at your Mercury, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn and Venus happening in your 6th house. So we're going to be looking at Mars and Uranus that are currently sitting in your 9th house, and that Neptune in your 7th house. So Neptune always talks about illusions and expansions and aspirations, and now your 7th house is the house of relationships. So it'd be really interesting to see with, you know, the Lovers, the Empress, the High Priestess on the board, and the News and fertility coming through, what that is all about. Okay? Virgos, this is just amazing. Amazing. And you know what's really interesting about this as well, before I end? You have Mars and Uranus in your 9th, you have Mars and Uranus in your 9th house. And the 9th house is that of ideas and realizations and aspirations and expansion. So it makes sense for you to have that release. So I'm really looking forward to doing the stellium reading for you guys. So if you haven't subscribed already, do hit the notification so you guys could get that stellium reading. Okay, so I would like at this point to thank your spirit guides and my guides for providing us with these messages. Check your other planetary placements, your sun, your moon, your rising. Check those. Check your stellium. Subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm going to aim to respond to all questions and to all comments. And guys, thank you so much. This was just amazing. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future readings, okay? Bye for now.